if you want to get married, she'll fucking marry you.
That's right. I can marry. I'll marry you personally.
She's got her own motherfucking church. What's the name of it?
It's called Wedding Chapel to Go.
Wedding Chapel.
Lou and I got a van. We wrapped it in leopard, and we can go anywhere and marry people. Tiny little weddings, or I can Zoom wedding right now. I could Zoom anybody all across the country.
Vicki Barbolak.
I don't even have to be there, which is a pity.
Where the fuck are the years gone, Vicki?
So fast, Joe. You look good. You filled up your life with all this great stuff. Me too. It's been fast. It's been fun.
Nobody gave us shit, Vicki. You and I are the two poster childs for working.
Not given up.
Until they gave us something.
I remember one time I was sitting at a table read with you, and it was at a tall building with a beautiful view, and you said, Barbolak, it's not the shows. It's the Greyhound bus you take to the shows. And that has been, like, my favorite thing that's always been in my head, right?
It's the truth, yeah.
Because it's the stuff around the shows.
How much fun did we have in La Jolla?
So much fun. It was so much fun. In fact, we should go back and do an alley show there. So what I hear next weekend, they're going to start doing shows in the alley, in that piss-filled alley.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine? Okay, they put the bathrooms in the store now, so there's two 4-seaters, so people have been pissing less and less, plus it's been closed for 3 years, so the smell is probably not too bad, but I think we should do it. I mean, I don't mind. It's just supposed to put some pot around, and we probably won't even smell it at all.
If that's a huge parking lot back there, if they would allow us to use the parking lot.
Not the Vons. No, they would never.
They would never.
It's the alley. It's the alley.
How many people are you going to put in the alley?
40.
That's not bad.
I could do it.
I could work with that.
We love it.
I could work with that.
They said
outside, I could work with that.
They're like, there's no money. I'm like, I don't care.
There's no need to be
I don't
money.
care
COVID means no pay in Latin.
No, I don't want to get
Get it
paid.
through your fucking head.
If I ever get my fucking unemployment, I don't want to screw that up like it's ever going to happen. But, so I think it'd be fun. We should do it.
What made you start comedy, Vic?
I literally was in the bathroom, and there was a trash can in my bathroom, and it said comedy class. Sandy Shore, Polly's sister, teaches comedy. Picked it up out of the trash can, and I said, I'm going to take a comedy class, and I was 40. And I'm like, I had no idea. I had only been to one comedy club in my life, the Comedy Store Hollywood, one time, and I just never thought of anything, just had an inkling that I should do this, because I was always trying to make people laugh, because I was a fat kid. So anyway, that's what I did, and I walked in, and Sandy had just translated an alien dictionary because she'd been abducted on a ship for about a year right before that. So I knew I'd found a home. But she was really good to me. She said you're a special gift, and nobody ever said anything nice to me about anything I ever did. So I'm always grateful to her for that.
How long was the class?
It was like 9 weeks. I remember Bobby Lee was in the back then, if you took Sandy's class, even forever, you were an asshole. So people, in that class was looked upon as an asshole. But I'm still glad that that's what I did, because the guys who were in that room were really, they become really good friends of mine, and I wouldn't have known that there was. I didn't know
Bobby
about open
Lee.
mic.
How long do we go back with Bobby Lee?
Yeah,
right,
right.
He was walking around quiet when we met him. He was like,
I don't know why strippers don't want to fuck me.
Yeah, he was still bowing when we met him and shit. He didn't fucking know. He was bowing when he walked into the comedy club. I'm like, Lee, you don't have to fucking bow. Don't worry about nothing, Bobby Lee. We saw him blow up. I still talk to Shayma from time to time.
Yes.
I still talk to, there was just so many great people down there. And I was snorting kilos.
Yeah.
And I would walk in and go, Lou, what's the story? And he'd go, ask the bartender. And I'd tell the bartender, make the call right before I went up on stage for the first show. And when I walked off, the fucking package was there. It was like, you can't really, both places were madness.
Yeah.
But the madness was different at both places.
Yeah.
What about the night? Lou remembers this. I get down there and Lou says to me, Joey, we got a call. There's some people, they're going to come hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that fizz, all that shit? And I was like, no worries. And I took all the balls off the pool table. I put them in my pockets, and I put them in strategic places around La Jolla. I got a big kitchen knife from the redhead, and I planted it upside down in the plant outside. I was going to cut these motherfuckers. I took all the pool sticks, and I took them out, so in case they came in, there was pool sticks. I only knew where they were, so I could hit them. I set this shit up like fucking Rambo. You understand? Like right now, my house is so booby trapped. I upgraded the alarm, and there's certain things that you're gonna go for because I'm a thief. So I know so I walked around my house with the fucking alarm guy, and he learned an hour. Like he was like, I need to hang out more with you.
Yeah.
I go, this vent here. I want a camera on there and a fucking sensor on there. Why? Because I would go through these all the time. This is easy. And if you got a kilo of coke, I'll get a sledgehammer and do little sledges like this for fucking 2 hours from underneath. So I know how to. So I prepped this La Jolla Comedy Store up like I was going to war.
Gee.
I took a couple knives and I put them around in case I had to throw them. I mean, I was out of my mind.
Is this why they don't have a pool table anymore at La Jolla?
It wasn't a pool table. It was a bumper pool table.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That is why they don't have
I was going to say, I don't remember a pool
Joey
table
never
being
returned the
one.
balls.
I had those balls everywhere, and I had a hooded sweatshirt, and I had a ball in each pocket.
Oh, Jesus.
I was fucking going big that night because there was like 3 or 4 of them. It was him, another, and now we're dear friends. Now me and Fizz are dear
great.
friends. I don't know if he's still doing comedy. The other guy disappeared, who was really brilliant. The other kid was going to be a really good comic. He had the mind of a great comic. I don't know what happened to him, drugs, abuse, something happened to him. They were nice kids. They got mad at me because I told them not to touch the microphone at the Comedy Store. I go, don't touch it because the wire's going to break. Sure enough, the guy goes up there and takes it like a gorilla. The wire breaks. Now we got to do a 20-minute interval during a fucking 3-minute show for open micers. Really? Because you didn't want to be a polite open fucking micer. We told you not to touch the fucking microphone. Well, then he went outside and started getting loud with me. We pushed each other. Then he started threatening me and calling me. And I get to La Jolla one night and everybody's like, listen, bro, he's coming by. I go, I got this handle.
Man.
I don't know who was featuring for me. I don't remember who the fuck it was. And I'm sitting outside in between shows and I heard them. They were in the car. I'm sitting in a little booth across from the Chinese sushi restaurant.
Right.
I don't know what's there now.
Another Chinese sushi
Okay, because the
restaurant.
last time I went to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school next door.
Oh, yeah, right.
Radiha. He's great. That
Actually,
guy.
that is still...
He's great. He still emails me. He's a great man.
Yeah.
In La Jolla, I forget what Radin or something like that right now. He's a great teacher. He showed me sign control. He was great. So I'm sitting out there. I'm waiting for these jerk-offs. I look up Vicki, and I see them making the left onto La Jolla, in front of La Jolla. And I step up behind the plant. I got the knife in case I got to throw it. They had water pistols. They showed up to a fucking gangster's house with water pistols. So as they were going to pull the water pistols out, I took the fucking white ball and I just flung it at their car. And it sounded like a bomb went off. We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.